Hi there! Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's been a bit.
And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Anyway, it's time for us to look back upon our actions.
Look upon you works in despair.
I am Ozymandias, maker of bombs.
After all that, it'd better...
Haver of a large sword.
Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then. Lead the way.
God, that guy has such a distinctive voice.
You say that, I have no idea who it is.
That is, I think his name is Matt Jones. He's the guy who played Badger in Breaking Bad.
Never saw it.
That's a good show, we should watch it.
Is there like 6 seasons?
5.
5 seasons in a movie.
Oh, I forgot there's a movie. I haven't seen that, though.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
So, let's see, what happened last time? Just the bombing run, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
committed an act of domestic terrorism.
Thank God.
That one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
I just spilled Pepsi all over myself somehow.
Congratulations.
Sipped as carefully as I could.
You've been baptized in the water of the LP.
Ew.
Now the real work may begin.
Ew! Fucking disgusting! I don't want to get baptized in Pepsi!
Next time.
That is not the worst thing I could say. This is episode 2. Buckle up.
You said worse to me in private.
Of course I have.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Anyways, the opening to Chapter 2 is probably where, like, the game's weird invisible loading screens are the most apparent. Also, I kind of forgot to... I literally stopped right before the cutscene trigger here, because I thought it was just going to go by itself. Like, I didn't think it was an actual cutscene. I thought it was a thing that just happens when you... or while they're standing there for enough time.
I like the thing that looked like to me was a bunch of people standing like behind the line at a food court.
My way.
Just trying to decide what they want from the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Attention, all citizens.
Yeah, from what I understand, this game has to load so much shit so often that there's just a lot of scenes that are basically scripted of you walking through a tight corridor slowly or like crouching under something. So get used to seeing that a lot.
I love the Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raider remake, also published by Square Enix.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse.
This seems fine.
Entire sector has
This looks like Raccoon City.
Shit. There's a crossover.
Oh god.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Can I have my money now?
It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor.
I like the cut of this man's jib.
I like how sweaty he is. Holy shit.
We always knew this was gonna get messy.
It's probably pretty hot. There's a lot of fires going on.
But like he's the only one who's that sweaty.
Look at the bigger picture here.
Wait until they put the
Barris
camera
is
on
very
Jesse.
passionate.
Never won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Load off your shoulders.
Emotional support Barrett.
Emotional support minigun.
Your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees.
Your feet.
Your problem. I got you.
I'm not that greedy, asshole.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
We get our asses to the subway for their new $5 footlong.
Well, okay, you're half right. We do have to catch a train that goes underground.
No.
But what if there's a subway in it? And then you can just order subs on your way home.
We'll split up and shoot.
You can order subs while you're on your way.
Regroup in the freight car.
Yeah.
Later then.
Do y'all remember the Subway crossover with Uncharted?
Yeah, that's the joke I was trying to make.
You can have
Okay.
once we're back.
Wait. That was a reference?
Yeah, you didn't know about that? The
No, I
Uncharted...
I knew about the Uncharted Subway stuff, but I didn't know that.
You just thought I was making a Subway joke out of nowhere.
Yes.
I don't need to
Ball.
tell you what this is, right?
Wait, that's the orb. She's handsome.
Healing material.
You can have it.
Touch my magic orb, Cloud.
Look, Cloud, I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is going directly up your ass.
Yeah. I'm lucky you were there.
And you have no say in it.
I don't care how much work I gotta put into it. It's going up there.
Survival can be
The world of Final Fantasy's gotta have some crazy lube.
You can't rely on luck.
You know what this is, right? Cloud's response is just, of course, it's plug-in material.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I want.
Yeah, I plugged it in my ass.
You wait until you get 4 more, and then you put them on a string.
Holy shit, finally a tutorial we could just skip.
We are getting really bad very early into this episode.
I was only trying to help.
It's still not the fastest that one of these, or one of the videos I've put up has gotten back.
Ride of a lifetime.
We have a video called vor.mp4.
Yeah. Grim portent of the future, because now there's a Kingdom Hearts character named Vor.
Yeah! If there's anybody watching this who has come strictly for Final Fantasy VII and has not watched our Kingdom Hearts LP, buckle up.
Cloud, up here! Look up! I said look up!
Me trying to figure out where the hell she is.
Careful of
I was real blinded on that part.
You'll have to use those stairs.
The game had to move the camera over for me.
Stretcher! Where are you? No dice. It's a shit show over there, too. Keep if you really want to get to the station.
I'm always surprised when they swear in this.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's weird.
You don't really think of Final Fantasy as a swearing series.
No, especially since my only major exposure to it has been 9 and 15.
Yeah, 15's extremely, like, family-friendly in the language for the most part.
I think 9 had some swearing, though. I think the worst it got in 9 was Bastard.
Yeah.
So I think this game was already, like, said fuck.
No. Just a lot of shits.
Let Cloud say fuck.
Let Cloud get fucked.
Station's intact.
Well, so much for that.
The station is no longer intact.
The train going to Station Square is no longer in service. I guess we gotta go snowboard down a big sand hill before we can take the train again.
How
But can you
unfortunate.
backflip uphill?
Can you have a PTSD flashback?
Can you beat this man's large sword with your large sword?
You didn't answer my question, Cloud.
And now you will answer it.
I showed you my large sword. Answer me.
He couldn't be.
Well, things sure got worse all of a sudden.
It turns
Whoa, the whole city's on fire. That tornado's carried a car.
turns out the Final Fantasy was just PTSD.
How many more Sonic references can I, like, just smash into this episode?
Well, the Sonic franchise, much like Final Fantasy VII, is fronted by a twink. So they've already got
I'll
that
take your
going
word on
for
that
it.
one.
We already had this discussion last episode. We already concluded Sonic the Hedgehog as a twink.
Did we really talk about that last time?
Yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
thought we concluded that it was Shadow the Hedgehog.
it's both of them.
I can't fucking believe that we already had this conversation.
Recursive LP.
Time is a flat circle.
I thought you were about to say time is flatbread.
Time is a pita, and by god, I'm gonna make a gyro out of it.
The thing is, I'm still just thinking about Subway. I'm just hungry right now.
So that's why I ate before we recorded.
So did I. But I didn't eat Subway, and that's a problem.
You're dead.
I am.
You're not Lance Bass.
No, this is Tyler Hoechlin, who is most notable outside of this because there's a lot of actors from the CW for playing the current Superman in Supergirl.
Huh.
And also, I think he's getting his own show spin-off from Supergirl. God, that's a funny sentence. Superman spin-off from Supergirl.
Oh my god, look at that sweaty boy.
Cloud.
He actually kind of sounds like the old KH2 actor. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a very similar cadence.
So many things will be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel.
Ugh.
That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry.
Why is he not sweaty anymore?
Thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
God, what a menacing prick.
Jesus.
Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
What a heavy scene for so early in the game.
Yeah.
This man's living rent-free in your head, Cloud.
I am super 100% getting the same vibes I get when these two interact in Kingdom Hearts, though. Which I love.
Seeing things.
I fucking love.
Mako, maybe. All right, you got this.
Wait, if he was hallucinating because he breathed in too many Mako fumes, would he literally be getting high on life?
No.
Someone do this.
I assume it's like PTSD flashbacks or whatever at this point.
Well, yeah.
Don't be insensitive, girlfriend.
Is that just my name now?
My baby's at the station.
Why
Please
this
leave
have
your
to happen?
residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from
Tonk.
I was hoping you'd do that.
God.
the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
This is like one of the few parts of this game, other than like the cramped hallway segments, where you can't change the camera, which is weird. It feels almost like they're going like, "Hey, remember the isometric parts where you would have to climb these things weirdly?"
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
Nostalgic for limitations of video game design.
We want to get our toys.
Mom, I want to go to Toys R Us.
Mom, I want another Bionicle.
Mom.
Mom, I know the power plant exploded, killing dozens upon dozens, if not hundreds of people, but I want my Buzz Lightyear!
They just put out the Toa Nuva, Mom. I want a Tahoe.
I want a hot Tahoe. Ah! I promise not to. I promise to use the annoying child voice sparingly.
Let's not go that way. There's a lot of dudes that way.
It looks like plot. Let's not go that way.
No, the plot is this direction.
Oh.
Oh, it's Manny Moore.
It's Mandy Moore until she wasn't.
It's Mandy Moore having a fucking trip.
My girl Mandy off the shits. Oh, come on.
What the fuck is this?
Cloud, can I interest you in a Sephiroth IRA?
Rise and shine, Mr. Strife.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Boy, I couldn't get enough of that screen cap for months.
This is for you.
God, I saw that like every fucking day. Yeah?
A flower?
Every fucking shot of Aerith in this cutscene I saw for like 3 months
Scaring
straight.
those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
And as you know, you will die. Memento mori.
I heard that.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, you're
good.
fucked.
What? Why can't you just say yes?
Well,
Cloud's gotta be a dick. Wow, this is deja vu.
We didn't record part of this already, shut up.
it's on the house.
There were no issues in recording this episode. Not at all.
The internet is fine. Huh?
There was no jokes made about a book series about wizards written by a horrible
Why are you
shitbag
bringing it
garbage
up?
person. I want my stance to be clear.
You didn't have to clarify your... Okay, well, let's clarify the stance then. She made a Harry Potter joke. Harry Potter fucking sucks.
You weren't even there, your internet died. Final Fantasy VII.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew.
Anyway, Cloud and Aerith are married now.
Aerith is being plagued by the demons.
Help me!
Oh, I was right. Oh.
Ah, shit. I hate it when I touch a girl and ghosts show up.
That's why Cloud's gay. Sephiroth summons ghosts anytime he touches a girl.
It's not it's not recycling jokes if we made them the first time and have to remake them.
Yeah, but we make them better now. Anyways, Cloud's about to kill this man.
You know, you're right.
And also about to kill this ghost, because that makes sense.
Nice meeting you.
Gameplay. Let's go.
Right now!
Yeah, finally, some combat. So this is gonna make it look like I know what I'm doing with this game most of the time. I'm gonna miss it more than one braver. Ow. Yeah, don't expect it. Here we go. Here's one of them. Don't expect this gameplay to look like I know what I'm doing most of the time. Because the answer of that one is, I probably don't.
I mean, you should have seen me play the demo.
Never in doubt.
Thankfully, the boss fight in this chapter does go better than the boss fight from the first chapter for me.
Bastard couldn't have gotten far.
Also, there's a chest back there. You better not have fucking missed it.
Well, we have to backtrack because we can't go this way, so...
Okay, good. I was about to say, if you walk through that gate, you'll never hear the end of it.
Door. Please leave your residence at once.
Time for a good old escape sequence.
We have eyes on the target.
Were the Grenadiers in the first episode? I can't remember.
You're asking the wrong people.
It's been a month. I don't think they were.
Well, wait, I don't remember most of this episode, but you remembered enough to know that we already talked about Sonic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the original game. No, Grenadiers were not in the first episode.
That's that.
Wow, suddenly you're, now you're authority on this?
Okay, look, when you asked the question first, I thought you were asking, like, were Grenadiers in the original game, and I was like, you're asking the wrong person.
Oh. Anyways, we've been bound.
And not in the fun, sexy way.
It could be.
Well... Never mind.
Probably just should have focused thrust on that dog instead. Wow, that's a bad sentence.
Please, God, we can't.
You want to get focus thrust while bound by that dog?
Honey.
I was trying to avoid making the jokes, and then Austin just handed me one.
You ever say something and then realize you unintentionally said a really bad sentence like, immediately, but you can't stop because your mouth is already going?
Oh, God.
Hey, there's another one.
It's like we said, folks, buckle the fuck up. It's only episode 2.
I'm waiting.
Look, if you didn't come here and you don't want to like hear the occasional accidental bestiality joke that turns into very intentional bestiality jokes, leave. This is not the LP for you.
I don't know that that's... Moody, I don't know that that's the thing that you think...
It's not... I'm not wrong, am I?
Unfortunately, I guess you are.
That was the jokes that were being made, but now we're just saying the quiet part loud.
Oh god, right, the shock troopers here. I hate these guys.
I was hoping you had to kill that helicopter.
Not yet.
Oh, hell yes.
Hell yeah.
We don't have Barrett on our team. Oh god, this will come up later, eventually, but oh boy is the air combat in this game not good.
See ya. Don't let him escape! Give up! Every time I think about like a helicopter boss fight, I remember the, I'm pretty sure third boss fight of the PS2 Shinobi reboot, which is a helicopter you killed earlier in the story, except now it's a ghost and on fire. Yeah.
What?
Holy shit. Also, nice heal number.
I know what I'm doing, Mrs. like all of the bravers.
I guess you need to get a little braver.
Shut up.
The range on that is simultaneously like farther and not as far as I think it's going to be every damn time.
But the rooftops look clear.
Time to hit up the cafe.
The rooftop.
And hit up that chest.
I like how it seems like Austin is listening to you in the past.
He's listening to the voice of me watching him play and knowing that he'll never hear the end of it if he doesn't get that fucking chest.
Target approaching residential area! Seal hall active immediately! Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
I can't figure out the correct wording on this one, but I was gonna make a joke along the lines of like, no, we haven't found the right chest yet, we haven't met Tifa.
Ah.
Okay, I understand. Okay. Let me try. Let's
Do
try
you
to
get it?
workshop
Because
this joke.
boobs.
Yeah.
Let's okay, so chest means tits sometimes. Tifa has massive tits. So we're looking for the right tits. All right, how do you turn this into a joke?
Nothing to it.
We're searching for the biggest chest of them all, you could say.
Yeah, but okay, well that doesn't work because there's definitely bigger boobs than Tifa's.
Yeah, you're right, for sure. We could say like we're looking to open a very particular chest, but also the implication of opening a human's chest is a little strange.
Yeah.
Even if we then make it clear that we're talking about taking her shirt off.
Okay, okay, what if... Alright, okay, so the joke is consistently about Austin, like, forgetting to open a chest, so what if we, like, go with that? What if we try to frame it as Austin being a pervert?
There's one chest that Austin will never forget.
There we go.
See, I thought you were going to go in the direction of if the joke is that I consistently forget to open chests, then the joke is now that Cloud needs to not forget to take off the shirt or something. But you took it in a completely wildly different direction than I was expecting to. and I'm angry.
What if we made our good asexual friend Austin into a pervert? What if us, the perverts, do this to our poor friend?
I mean, let's be honest. Like, technically, Austin will never forget Tifa's chest. Because he'll never forget Tifa, because she's a very memorable character. With a very nice character design.
And also really nice boobs.
An extreme pair of assets.
And you know, she also does have a nice ass. You're completely right.
She does.
God, I hate fighting dudes with shields so much.
That was a good bit.
They cover the chest you can't open.
Sorry.
I don't even know where to go after that.
We need to find more tit jokes.
See, not to just reference another person's, like, video game-based creation, but when you were just wailing on that dog, all I could think of was that part in Half-Life VRAI when Forzen was like, "Oh, I kill the dog!"
There's a chest you didn't even see. Wow.
You think I didn't see that? I see all. I've got eyes like a gay woman.
They're pretty poor. She's missed some very obvious shit with me in the room.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about like fucking Nerf darts on your knee that you just don't even notice.
You didn't notice that one either. And you're the one that shot it at me.
Get ready.
That just... That asks more questions than it answers.
It does, honestly.
I know, that's my fucking life.
How do you not notice a Nerf dart that you shot?
Neither of us noticed that it landed there. I guess I just didn't feel it.
She's got fucking knees of steel.
You know I do.
Here it comes.
Take that however you want to.
Enough. Try this.
I hate fighting the shield guys, so of course the boss of Chapter 2 is a guy with a big shield.
It's called the Huntsman.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should have just blocked that for the counter.
This is truly the Father Gascoigne of this game.
I love Gascoigne me.
Father Gas Bag.
Also, for the record, I beat Father Gascoigne on my second try. Get on my level, gamers.
I am a true gamer. I did it on like
I also beat the Cleric Beast on my first. And that was my first Soulsborne. I'm just good at video games.
I'm trying to remember, like... how many attempts did it take me to beat the first boss of boss of Dark Souls? I don't remember.
It took me a while to beat the first one in Dark Souls 3, because that was my first Souls game.
Oh, yeah, what was that one? Was that Edex Gundyr?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah, I beat him on my second.
Also, I don't know if y'all noticed at all, but, like, the flower did in fact stay on our model the entire time.
Yeah. Listen, the power of love is very strong.
No one said it was love.
I did.
Look, don't put your heteros in my video games.
And with the power of love, you don't need no credit card to ride this train.
Shut the fuck up!
I also wasn't saying that Cloud and Aerith couldn't also then date Tifa.
That's still hetero.
You think he's a keeper?
Not entirely.
Oh wait, yeah. No. Okay, is it Cloud dating Tifa and Aerith? Or, like, everyone dating each other?
They're all dating each other. And also Cloud is trans.
Okay.
There, I fixed it.
There you go.
What the hell you been up to? Huh?
I love Barrett just having to go like, no, I don't actually give a shit about you. Don't think I do.
Well, can't argue with results, huh?
I can't. Okay, we already made tit jokes, but like, the fact that she's got armor tits keeps distracting me.
It is a little bit out there. I mean, they are a little bit out there.
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
It's also just the fact that, like, everybody else is just wearing regular-ass clothes, but, like, with weird military gear, and she's wearing a...
They were, at first.
She's wearing like a steel plate.
After she grabbed me.
Yeah, she's wearing, like, full armor chest plate. She's got chainmail under it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Never mind.
Now, see, here's the thing. She's also trans. She's padding with chainmail.
Oh my god.
Let's move up.
Yeah, what if you like take all that off and he's just completely flat under there?
Be very good.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
This
Lucky
train
us.
from
We've got a
Central
crowd
Station
to hide
is
in.
bound for
Head for the front of the train and hold there.
due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1. An emergency
Just gonna scooch through this tight corridor.
Ignore this man, very desolate looking, sitting on top of a box.
I love that nobody ever thinks to point out that you have, or you're just walking around with this giant sword.
Yeah, that's probably a bit of a safety hazard there, Cloud.
Also, neat little detail that I should probably point out: when you put materia into your weapon, it does show up on the weapon.
Oh yeah, I think I mentioned that last time.
Probably. So at some point, it's probably going to be a multicolored nightmare. Anyways, I'm going to talk to Biggs real quick, and this lady next to us is going to keep saying the same thing every 15 seconds.
I mean, why doesn't he learn to take a hint?
You get used to it. Something to look forward to.
Why don't you learn to take a hint?
Wu Tai's to blame.
The fire was really big.
That's a Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tai Clan ain't nothing to...
Why didn't you finish that sentence? It's just the F word.
The explosion triggered
Yeah,
reaction with
'cause
Mako.
my mom gets mad at me.
Okay, then I'll finish it. The Wu-Tai Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Fuck your mom's curfew. Fuck your mom's swearing limitations. The Wu-Tai Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Clearly my own fault.
I'm gonna say the fuck word.
I'll learn from this and move on.
We're gonna say it even more now in honor of our fallen comrade Austin.
I'm not dead!
You just can't say the fuck word.
Which is a fate worse than death.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
Let me ask you, large man with a minigun for a hand.
I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Sir, do you have a permit for that?
I love how there's just this obvious man with a minigun for an arm.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
Ma'am, are you being racist?
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it?
I just noticed just how much fucking beard he has down his neck.
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity.
Alright, you fucking centrist.
Civilized people change the world.
Yeah, woo!
Fucking applauding him? What the fuck?
R/things that happened. My 6-year-old child looked at me and told me that Shinra was good.
After I told him to say that. So I'm not lying. I'm not technically lying.
I told my son I told my son that Avalanche was going to take away his Legos, and now he understands why capitalism is good.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
They did what to your ass?
They took it higher.
God.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable.
Your shoulder in my face.
Think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing to get. You've got a wireframe model of the great...
I love that nobody lets Cloud be cool.
Suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is...
This might be using, like, the wireframe model from the original version of Midgar.
That wouldn't surprise me. No, that would surprise me, because there's no way they still have the asset lying around.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around...
I mean, I assume they do, because they keep porting the PC version.
That doesn't mean they still have the original assets.
They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out.
Square's archiving process in the 90s was fucking trash. And but, okay, it's a stretch to even call it an archiving process because it didn't exist.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, they only found like some of Kingdom Hearts 1 in a shoebox, and most of the HD version is like straight up a remake.
Hell, it's like even worse than that, because the Final Fantasy VII port that was contemporaneous with the PS1 version, that had no source code.
Take a good look.
They got none, like in like a year after Final Fantasy VII came out.
I gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns.
Also, I think Barrett just said something about the great big pizza in the sky.
Oh yeah, Midgar's a two-tiered city.
That's what's always worked for me.
There's the slums on the ground floor, and then above that, like 300 meters above that, is like the actual city.
I just thought he was into some weird New Age religion.
That's also why one of the songs that plays in the original, and also this, during certain parts in the underground, or like the slum sections, is called Under the Rotting Pizza.
There's only one way it can go.
Technically, the end of Chapter 2 there, but we're going to do a little bit of Chapter 3 as well, because where we stop is basically right before the game introduces side quests, and I reckon that it makes sense to stop there instead of just 15 minutes into the next episode just going, okay, now we detour into side quest town for a bit.
Fair enough.
Plus this sets up a nice little bit of stuff.
I thought he was powering up.
Gotta activate Devil Gun mode.
Fuck.
That took me a second.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, alright?
Barrett's got very pretty eyes.
He does.
That's what I kept hearing.
See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works.
God, the music.
She'll worry.
How about it, baby girl?
Not long now, honey. That is almost home.
I put him in charge of my stand.
Holy shit, there he go! Oh my god, oh lord, he coming!
More like a lot he going.
Alright, so when I first saw, like, a conversation side quest in this game, I thought, oh, that just looks like Shenmue 3. This looks like Shenmue 3. I am getting huge Shenmue vibes from just everything going on right now.
I still gotta play Shenmue.
Yes, you do.
Also, for the record, I was expecting one of y'all to say something like gross when Barrett called himself daddy there.
No.
It's fine, because he's an actual parent.
Yeah.
Now, if Tifa calls herself mommy...
I tear him down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not
Troy Baker looking ass.
What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
Ah, shit. I hate when somebody accuses me of doing drugs and ghosts show up.
And there they go. I'm sure it means
Goodbye,
nothing.
drug ghosts.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
Ha! You're such a kidder.
Okay, this just looks like this just looks like an area from Shenmue 2. But shittier.
Someone buy me a capture card so I can stream Shenmue to my girlfriend.
Please?
Just get the PC version.
It won't run for her.
Probably not. Also money.
Okay, wait, no, you could family share with me.
Arlene.
I have it on Steam.
Figuring this out live on this LP.
We were talking about playing Sam & Max next, but it turns out we're just gonna play Shenmue.
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you?
I think this child is played by an actual child because her line reads are a little weird sometimes.
It can't be worse than Heavy Rain.
God.
I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
Can I have a balloon, Dad? I'd really love to have a balloon, Dad.
Is that what they actually sound like in Heavy Rain?
When did you get so thoughtful?
Yeah, because they've got kids who don't speak English and speak just French to do the English or the kid stuff.
Why?
Because it's David Cage.
Right. Come on in.
He also got a French actor to play the main character in that game.
Yeah, Ethan is also like a big French actor.
Who also, from what I understand, did not speak English until Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
And he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed.
Anyway, there's FIFA. The boobs of the hour.
She takes care of all that.
Let's talk to this child.
Yes.
I want to know what's up with the kid.
Get more line reads.
Hey, what the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
He literally just stood there.
Oh, jeez.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right.
God, that like smiling face Barrett makes there gets me every time.
I do kind of love Dad Mode Barrett, honestly.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah, this is good.
Right.
Good dad content.
We should talk. Outside.
Daddy?
Why do your titties have suspenders?
Return to the planet?
Of course.
Because people gotta see him.
She purposefully like took them off in front of her boobs to put them on the side so they weren't obstructed.
There's an empty apartment
Exactly.
just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
I assume it would probably be uncomfortable if they were in the front.
Follow me then.
Also, if the landlady was a big friend of the cause, she wouldn't be a landlady.
Well, I mean, we don't have to pay for our apartment, so.
Well,
Put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not.
Oh my god, the item shop here has a sign that says item shop.
only the best items.
I spent like 10 minutes looking for it at some point when I was playing this game for the first time because I never noticed the item shop sign.
Oh my god.
I'll give you that.
This is why I get on your ass about the chests. You wouldn't see Cloud's sword if it wasn't just sitting there on his back.
It was like a war zone.
Look, you get tunnel vision when you're playing these things.
Spread whatever lies Shinra tells him
One of my
to.
friends said they
So-
saw it burning.
It wasn't
I
that
thought
bad?
reactors were safe.
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights.
Cameras can't lie, Cloud.
Room 201 here
What you
is
see
where
is what you get.
Don't have time for much
Terrorists.
That's a really poor texture. That's weird. This game usually looks really good, and then that texture is just like really
Here's your room, 202.
blocky.
Don't worry. I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
How long until Kuze burns this one down?
Know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
The sewer level's not for a couple episodes.
Now I'm just imagining Kuze coming down the fucking tunnel holding like a huge Sephiroth sword instead of a pipe.
If you want anything else, we can always get
There's
it.
one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but
That's it?
sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
Wow, finally Cloud gets to do something cool and have somebody appreciate it.
Thanks again for everything.
Do you mean basic mathematics?
No, just doing some, or helping for free instead of being a dick. Just gonna put my sword up against the wall.
I mean, where else are you gonna put that honking thing?
Are those bathroom stalls in his room?
Yes. Whoa, cool.
Oh, jeez.
How does that sword stay on his back? Does he have magnets
We
in his
talked
shirt?
about this last time, too.
It's a universal constant that I'm going to be worried about for the rest of my life.
Sounds like someone just is having stomach problems.
Very loud stomach problems.
Yeah.
It's
Coming in.
It's Johnny from Metal Gear in there.
Oh god.
Anyways, I hope you're ready for a real good joke here.
I hope it's not actually Johnny. Oh.
Cloud, stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
Well, that was weird.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Oh, he plays for the 49ers. That's why he's so worn out. He got tackled too many times.
Oh, I thought that was a baseball team. I don't know sports.
I hate that I'm the one that knows sports.
How dare you?
I'm a nerd. I record video games for a living.
That's the
think
thing.
I have the time to know sports?
That's the thing. None of us should know sports. It's entirely off-brand for me.
Anyways, I guess we gotta go help out Tifa next time.
Oh boy, get those
So-
filters or whatever.
Yeah. So see you then. Bye!
Bye.
I can't wait to help those boobs.
Damn it.